Hi guys, right then, behind me I've got this RB44 Reynolds Boughton, and the clutch is on the floor, the slave cylinder is totally burst, and the master cylinder is weeping. So I'm going to put a new master cylinder on, a new slave cylinder, and we'll get it bled up, and at the end of it we'll have a clutch. Okay, so this is the Reynolds Boughton RB44. I've got the bonnet up, and that is the clutch master cylinder, and if you put your finger behind, it's got a weep, it's dripping fluid out the seal there, a slight weep. So we're going to renew that, and if we come into the cab here, we've got to undo these catches, and we'll get rid of the centre tunnel, and then we can get to the clutch slave cylinder. Right then, so that's the cover out the way. That's a Perkins phaser. Bloody good engine, to be honest, bloody good. Anyway, there's the clutch slave cylinder, and the fluid was pouring out that boot there. You can see it there. It's got no clutch pedal at all, but you can see it just trying to. You can see it just trying to twitch. So it's totally burst. So yeah, let's get it renewed. Right, and I'm just going to get rid of this strap off here. Then I can pull this heater ducting out the way, and then I can get access to the two master cylinder retaining bolts. Okay, so that's the ducting removed. That's the little strap there. And there you can see that's the ducting. So I'm just undoing the pipe out of it, get rid of that, and get the two mounting bolts off after that. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so there's the new master cylinder going in. Got the two bolts in slack. When they're nipped up, I'll get the pipe put in the back. But yeah, very nice. Okay, so that's the two flange bolts tightened up. I'm just screwing this fitting in there now with my fingers. Okay, and I'll just nip that up the spanner. I'll have to hold this pipe first and then nip it. I can't do that with a camera in my hand, but I'll do that now. There we go. I had to hold that pipe. Just trying to twist when I nip the fitting up. So yep, so that pipe fitting is all tight, but we can't put fluid into it until we renew the slave cylinder. But as far as that job's done, this one's all done, so we'll put all the ducting back on, and that's done. Okay guys, so that's the trunking all put back on. Most important to put the little elasticated belt back on, because if this trunking does pull back, because it's just clipped in, if it pulls back, it stops it actually dropping into the alternator, into the fan there. So yeah, always put that back on. So yeah, right, hang on. I've got the master cylinder here. What else? Right, there we go. So that's the master cylinder, the new one. So get the old one off now. So with the slave cylinder, just a case of undoing the pipe here. Got to be careful when you undo it. If it's tight or if it's seized, if the fitting is seized to the pipe, what I do is I just undo the two 17mm socket size bolts, take the cylinder off and wind the cylinder off the pipe rather than destroying your pipe, because it's only swaged on here and you don't want to damage that pipe, otherwise you'll be in a world of pain. So undo the pipe, take the two bolts out, leave the clevis pin where it is, because the old rod will just push into the new cylinder. Yeah, that's done exactly what I said it would. I've had that a million times before. Undone the fitting, and the pipe's going with it. The pipe's stuck to the fitting. But from experience, if you try and hold this pipe with a pair of mole grips or whatever and try and undo this, you just end up bending the pipe. You can't really warm that up, because you'll end up heating the pipe up and you'll lose your swage on here. That'll slacken off. So yeah, just do what I said. We'll crack the pipe away. We'll take the cylinder off and we'll just unwind the cylinder from the pipe. Okay. So I'm just, oh no, I've dropped my socket and I've got a knackered leg and foot. Anyway, that one's undone. Yeah, that one's on its way out. I'll have to get my magnet on a stick to retrieve that socket because there's no way I can bend down. I can't bend my knee to get under the vehicle to get that socket. One bolt out, one more to go. So I'm just looking. Yeah, there it is. I might actually be able to just get that leg under there. Yeah, I've got it. Until my foot heals, I can't really do much. Right, that one's broken away, so I'm just undoing it. And there we go. Oh, you can see the fluid. There you go. Can you see the fluid pouring out of there? If that was a good cylinder, you would have no fluid in there. That'll be nice and dry. See that? Knacker job. Tip it up, you'll probably see it run out. So what I need to do now is get that, and I'll just wind the cylinder like that. Just keep winding it. Off the pipe until it's off. So there we go, there's the cylinder off. You can see the rod still attached with the clevis pin. There's the old slave cylinder off. Manky, isn't it? So yeah, we'll get the old one brought over, wind it onto the pipe, and then we'll get it mounted and then we'll tighten the pipe up. Right then guys, let's get this new bad boy fitted. Okay, so like I said before, I've got the pipe in there, so I'm just going to hold the pipe and wind the cylinder like that, and there we go, it's into the fitting there. So we'll just leave it like that and we'll we'll bolt it up and then we'll nip the fitting up. So there we go, so that's the pipe in, it's not tight. I'll mount that now. Okay, so that's it, all on, just evenly nipping these two bolts up, and I'm not going to drop that socket again, I'm not going to fall for that one. So yeah, I'll get them in, tighten them up, and then we'll nip that pipe up. Right then guys, that is the two mounting bolts all tight, so I'm just going to get my spanner now, put it on the pipe there, and just nip that up, and that's good. So we haven't, there you go, you can see that pipe's out of the way, so we haven't had to heat that, bend it, twist it, it's all back where it was. A little tip for you there. So yeah, what we'll do now, we'll fill the tank up on the master. I'll get my dad to keep topping it up, I'll keep tipping the clutch, and I'll do the bleeding. So that's the two old cylinders on the bench there, and when you look at that wizened old boot, I think that's been around a few years, that one. I don't think that one's been changed for a while. I think that might be a pieces d'originale, as they say. So yeah, alright, let's get this bled up. Okay, so let's get some fluid into the little jug there. Doesn't actually hold a hell of a lot. That should just about do it. And what I'll do, take the cap off and we'll top that up. There we go. Put the fluid back. I'll grab my old man and just put that on so nothing gets in there in the meantime. And he can top that up while I bleed. Okay, so that's a 11mm spanner on the bleeder. So what I'll do, I can't find my bleeding tube, so I'd normally use a bottle, but it depends if I can get into it with that or not, but I can't find it, so I'm just going to use my finger with a glove on, and every time I press the clutch pedal, let the fluid go, put my finger over, nip the pipe up, get the pedal pressed down, release my finger, so my finger's acting as a valve like that, and that's how you bleed them up. Old school. Right, so Dad's got the jug, he's going to keep it topped up. So, here we go. I'll crack the bleed nipple away, and if I can wedge this phone somewhere so I can video it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, put my finger on the top there, down with the pedal. Starting to drop?
It's starting to drop very slowly.
Good. Just takes a bit to prime itself up.
Yeah, it's going down there.
Yeah, we'll get a bit of air out soon and then it'll make some noises. There's not, I'll give it a few pumps there.
That's it, away there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we've got the fluid coming out there. Right, I'm going to nip it up there.
Is that it?
Yeah. Right, that's the bleeder nipped up. I'll just wipe the fluid off there. That's it all bled up there, guys. That's the pedal on the top.
With a cloth, sir.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just to wipe up where I've spilled.
So if I press that clutch pedal, see it moving? What's...
Okay.
Yeah, there we go, see it? Right then guys, so that's it all bled up there. The clutch pedal is bang on the top there. Lovely. Mint. So we'll get the little cap there, put that back over the bleeder. No leaks on the pipes, no leaks from the cylinder. We'll just check the master. No leaks on that, is it, Dad?
No, nothing.
No, and that's it all topped up.
Yeah.
So that's it, job's a good one. Right then guys, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed that. Lets you see how to do the clutch master and the clutch slave cylinder on an RB44. So yep, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again with another Kent's Jobs.